The AI Builder is officially here, and because this is a huge moment, this week's episode of Genialize That is a special extended edition. That's right, we are not doing the usual format this week. Instead, I'm going to be building something with AI Builder from start to finish right in front of you. Prompt, first creation, test drive, one topic refinement, and then a final result. And while the builder is doing its coding, I'm not cutting away or speeding anything up. I want you to see what this actually looks like in real time. And I'll use that time to show off a few incredible creations from our ambassadors and community members. So let's do it. So for this demo, I wanted to build something that shows the true potential of the AI Builder. So I'm going to use it to create an interactive investigation simulator. On the surface, it feels like a mystery game, but underneath, it's really a reusable framework that could work for academic lessons, trainings, onboarding, troubleshooting, compliance, customer service, and more. Now, I'm giving it a classic manner mystery theme for this version because it's fun, visual, and easy to follow. Plus, I've always been a big Clue fan. So what I did was I gave generative AI some info and parameters, asked it to generate a good prompt, and that is what I just copied and pasted here. And so now we're generating the first version. Now, while that builds, I'm not gonna cut away. We're gonna see this in real time, and with a prompt this extensive, I'd estimate at least a couple minutes of build time. Obviously, simpler components take less time. So let's pass time by looking at a few awesome creations some of our Genially ambassadors have shared this week. First, check out this Wheel of Fortune game from Ryan O'Donnell. This is such a fun example of how polished and game-like these creations can feel right out of the gate. Really cool, right? Next, these interactive hotspot trainings from Hannah de Dios. This is a great practical use case. You can instantly imagine this kind of structure for onboarding, process training, product walkthroughs, and guided learning. And now here, check this out. Here's a true or full game from Jade Arthur. Simple concept, but super engaging and exactly the kind of thing that works in classrooms, trainings, team meetings, or quick knowledge checks. And finally, this 360 virtual tour for a real estate agency from Corinne Deschanel. This one really shows the range. We're talking about something immersive, professional, and highly visual that can be used for sales, marketing, tourism, training, and more. And that's what makes this so exciting already. The AI Builder is not about one kind of output. It can help you create all kinds of interactive experiences. All right, so we see the coding is happening right now. That means the first version is almost ready. It is on its way. We're gonna see it in just a few seconds here. So exciting. I like watching the lines of code and seeing how many lines it takes to create something like this. Now, of course, this is a more complex prompt, so certainly it takes more lines of code than something that would be a little bit simpler. All right, first version is ready, so I will insert it into the creation. And yeah, honestly, this already looks pretty impressive. We've got a full structure here. We got the case setup. There's a map with locations. Clues. You click and open the clues. Okay, and then it keeps track of it as you find the different clues. All the images are already there. That's very cool. Got to add some clues to some of these, looks like, and of course change up some of the images here to make them fit a little better. All right, let's look at the suspects. All right, so we interview suspects here. All right, press for more details. And, okay, so we get more information when we interrogate the suspects. Very cool. All right, nice. So we have several different suspects here. Just got to fill in the information there for them. And we'll be able to interview all of them. And then the evidence log. Okay, so it keeps track of the evidence that I've found throughout the process. Very cool. And now we have our accusation that we can make once we have our final theory of what the correct solution is. And okay, case closed. All right, looks pretty cool already. Now, what we can do though here is I want to change up the topic. Even though that first pass was really strong, I want to adapt this to a specific topic. So what I did first was I started to type in some information. You see there, Operation Shadow Protocol, and so I wanted to change this to a cybersecurity type of thing. And so then it occurred to me, why not use the builder to change up the topic, which you can, right? So I went into the topic and changed it up to this cybersecurity incident that you're investigating, and then we run that. Now this second pass should be much shorter since it's really just filling it in with content. And this is a big part of the value with the AI builder. You're not just getting one result and stopping there. You can guide it, you can iterate, you can push it closer to the experience you actually want. All right, let's see what changed. Let's jump back into the preview. Okay, and here we go. All right, so we have, notice all the visuals have been changed. The clues have been changed. So I click through here, we have clues in each one of these locations. Of course, I can add more if I want to. I can just do that in the settings on the side. But yeah, this thing's about ready to go just as is. Look at this, very cool. Everything fits, everything makes sense, everything works. Let's check the interviews here. Okay, yeah, so when we press them for more information, they give it to us. Good, some more clues from each person. Awesome. All right, yep, good, good. And last one. Okay, yes, looks great. So all of that works really well. And now we have the final accusation. Let's see here. So we're going to choose Jordan Cross. And yeah, silver room sounds good. And then financial gain. And there we go. We got it. So there you have it. The AI Builder is here, and this is just a glimpse of what it can do. Log into Genially and try it out for yourself. Also, check out the links to all the creations that I've shared in this week's episode. There's seriously some amazing stuff in there. Be sure to follow me, Genially James, and the official Genially accounts for more awesome inspiration. See you next time.